quick film study. North Paulding, they are in gray. We want to start out with their defense, what it looked like when we're on offense. They have 4 linemen in pretty close, and then they've got 4 linebackers. Lots of times these 2 linebackers will actually kind of come up like how our outside linebackers come up to like play like right here and right here. Then the 2 middle linebackers, so it's a 4-4 defense. It's just they're playing a little tighter as far as the gaps go than what we've seen from other teams. So I'll show you guys kind of what it looks like on the board. So these are their 4 linemen. Go ahead and get into the edit mode here. So these are their 4 linemen, and I'll bring down these blocking so you guys can actually see better. So their defensive tackles, they usually like to go into shoot through the A gaps here, from what I've seen. They'll line up around here, maybe in the A gap, and then they shoot through. And then their defensive ends, they always have to shoot the C gap. So between our tackle and tight end. So this would be like, usually it's like Chandler and Michael. And this is Huxton. And lots of times we have Jack Lyons out here. And this guy's going to try to shoot through here. This guy's going to try to shoot through there. These guys seem to attack a lot too. They like to come and attack a good bit. So be careful of that. I think what we're going to do is we're going to have Joseph, you're just going to pretty much, take this guy on by yourself. And then since this defensive end lines up in between the tackle and the tight end, we're going to double team this defensive end. So Chandler and Michael, you guys would double team this end. Huxton and Jack Lyons, or whoever's playing tight end over here, double team this end. And then Will, you would block this defensive tackle. He might try to shoot this way. He might try to shoot this way, but you would block him and just push him back. And then Dominic, obviously, snap the ball. Don't turn around and go backwards. Go forward and help Will out or help Joseph out. We'll see which one we want to help more. This is usually Price out here. You just take care of the outside linebacker, assuming you're lined up out here, and then whoever's lead blocker can go get the cornerback or go up and come out here and just block either the cornerback, or if this linebacker's coming over, block him if you want, just depending on who comes first. So that's really the main thing I wanted to go over for our offense. Also remember, if we do a pass play, linemen, Will, Joseph, Dominic, Huxton, Michael, you guys can't go downfield or it's a penalty. So when we do a pass play, I'll make sure to let you guys know, hey, just block these 4 guys. Don't go running downfield chasing anybody. Kind of like a mirror drill blocking. So that's about it for that. I didn't draw up their plays. I was just going to watch their plays with you guys on offense, so their offensive plays. So let me get to a few of those. Got some notes here. So they kind of do similar play to what we do. They pretty much do beast right 18, and they do this one a lot. Come on, let's see. Here we go. So see, they've got beast right. They've got 3 guys there, and then there's their quarterback. He just takes the snap, runs behind those 3 guys. So I'll talk to Coach Matt about how we want to defend that. I think we'll probably shift maybe a linebacker over that way or so, and then watch the next play. This looks like it's probably about to be beast left 17. Yep. Yeah. So just line up all 3 of those guys, take the snap, and run right behind where all the guys are. So let's see another play that we want to show you guys. They do what's called a halfback pass. So let me pause this and go back. So what that means is this quarterback's going to take it and hand it to this guy, and then he's going to try to throw it to him. So they're trying to trick you and think, oh, it's a handoff, but this guy's actually going to pass it to him. So we just got to be careful of that. You'll hear me. I'll be kind of like this guy back here yelling, pass, pass, pass. And then Harden's usually playing safety here. Price is playing corner here. And then if they do it to this side, Huxton's playing corner over here. You guys just chase down this receiver and tackle him. So hands it to him, and he's going to try to throw it. All right, so let's see what next play we have. Okay, and then they do a wing T sweep. We've seen that earlier this year from McKeitron. It's kind of hard to see with the light here, but snaps the ball. This guy goes in motion here. Or no, I must have clicked on the wrong one. Sorry, guys. Oh, I clicked on 28, not 29. Yeah, so this guy, they've got twins to the right, and this guy comes, takes the sweep that way. Nothing we can't handle there. Just do our jobs on defense. One thing I did want to talk about, our defense. This isn't the play that they ran, but just want to show you guys. So I want to make sure that our outside linebackers understand that, like, you want to make sure that if anyone's coming your way, you stop right here. Don't run past. We had a couple plays last game where we were chasing this way, but they handed the ball to like a guy coming this way. So that would kind of be like on that sweep. You want to make sure that you're coming here and stopping unless you're 100% sure the ball's going that way. If there's any action, any people coming towards you, stop right here and tackle them. You know, don't go chasing this way unless everyone's gone that way. So I want to talk about that for a second because we had a problem with that last game. Let's see. This one's an easy one for us too. So this is just kind of like R28. They have some receivers out here, which we don't usually do, but they've got a tailback here, and they're just going to hand them the ball to the right. There's a motion, and they just follow the motion, hand the ball to the right. And then same thing, they'll do the twins formation, and they're going to pass the ball here. So they've got twins means two receivers to one side. Take the snap. He kind of fakes like he's going to run, and then he turns to pass it. These guys, I guess he's supposed to pass it to him, but he gets sacked, and they actually end up throwing an interception right there. Let's get one of those. It's like just like Leo did against Milton. And then the last thing I want to talk about, probably most important, is onside kick. So I don't know if this was just because they were losing in the game and they wanted to do it, but they actually do a good job of it, and they know what they're doing with it. So he kicks it nice and soft, and it only rolls about 10 yards to that front line. So our front line needs to be very ready on kickoff return to make sure they don't get the ball, because then we don't get to be on offense if they get the ball on that onside kick. So they did a good job of getting it, but just be aware that was actually a pretty darn good onside kick where he kicked it barely went 10 yards. That's exactly what you want from an onside kick. They just got unlucky not being able to get it back, so we got to be careful of it. We might not get as lucky as them. So that's it for me, guys. I'll send this over to you guys, and I'll see y'all soon.